My child, come close to me now, and let your heart grow still before my presence. Do not rush through this moment, and do not carry your fears as if you must solve them before you can rest. I am speaking to you with tenderness, and I am calling you deeper into peace. Before the world had shape, before the stars were hung in the heavens, before the oceans found their shore, I knew you. Before any human I could see you, I saw you. Before your first breath, I had already surrounded your life with my thought, my mercy, and my purpose. You are not an accident in a cold and empty world. You are not a forgotten soul drifting through passing days. You are one whom I have held in my heart from the very beginning. There are times when life makes you feel small, and there are times when your own thoughts speak against you. There are moments when you wonder whether your life matters, whether your tears are hidden, whether your waiting has meaning, whether your prayers have fallen to the ground unheard. But I tell you now, your life has always been known to me. I did not discover you after you were broken. I did not notice you only after you cried out. I knew you before your sorrow, before your confusion, before your sin, before your weakness, before your wandering. I knew every road you would walk, every season you would face, every wound you would carry, and still I chose to love you. This is not a love that started when you became strong. This is not a love that waits for you to become perfect. This is love that reaches before time, love that remains when you are weary, love that speaks your name with gentleness even when you have forgotten who you are. My child, many people build their worth on shifting things. Some look to success, some to approval, some to achievement, some to the praise of others, and some to the image they try to maintain before the world. But these things cannot hold the weight of your soul. They rise, and they fall. They glow for a moment, and then they fade. If your heart leans only on the world, you will often feel empty, because the world cannot tell you who you are in truth. Only I can do that. And I say to you now, you are wanted by me. You are seen by me. You are called by me. I have not drawn near to you with hesitation. I have drawn near with delight, with mercy, and with a purpose deeper than your understanding. I have blessed you with treasures that cannot be measured by earthly eyes. The world counts blessings by what can be touched, owned, displayed, or admired, but my blessings flow deeper than that. I bless your inner life. I bless your spirit. I bless your hidden places. I bless you with grace when you are weak, with comfort when you are crushed, with hope when the night feels long, with strength when your heart has little left to give. I bless you with my presence, and there is no greater gift than this. When you have my presence, you carry something the world cannot manufacture, and something darkness cannot steal. Even when your hands feel empty, my child, your life is not empty if I am with you. You have often looked at yourself through the lens of your failures. You have remembered the wrong choices, The wasted time, the careless words, the moments you fell short, the places where you knew better and still turned aside. The enemy loves to take your memory and make it a prison. He wants you to stare so long at what was broken that you stop seeing what I am restoring. He wants you to believe that your past speaks louder than my grace. But listen carefully now, because I speak truth over you. My grace is not small. My mercy is not thin. My forgiveness is not reluctant. What I give fully. What I wash completely. What I heal with care. I do not call you near only to remind you of every stain. I call you near to cover you in mercy, to lift your face, and to remind you that redemption is one of the deepest songs of my heart. When I gave myself for you, I did not give partially. I did not offer a little help while leaving the burden on your shoulders. I gave what was precious. I gave what was holy. I gave what love gives when it refuses to leave the beloved in chains. I gave so that you could be redeemed, not by your effort, not by your performance, not by your ability to repair yourself, but by my grace. My child, redemption means that your life is not owned by darkness. It means your past is not your master. It means your shame is not your name. It means your deepest identity is no longer tied to what tried to destroy you. You belong to me. I have drawn you out of what would have swallowed you, and I am teaching you to live as one who has been brought into light. There is a mystery in my love that the human mind cannot fully contain. My ways are higher than the thoughts that trouble you. My plans are not narrow like the plans of man. I am drawing all things toward my purpose, and though you do not always see how each piece will fit, nothing escapes my wisdom. What feels delayed to you is not forgotten by me. What feels hidden to you is not absent from my sight. I am not working in panic. I am not reacting in fear. I am the Lord of all times and all seasons, and I am moving with perfect understanding. Sometimes your heart grows restless because you want every answer now. You want to know why something was allowed, why a door closed, why a season lasted longer than expected, why a prayer did not unfold the way you imagined. But I ask you to trust me even before you understand me. Trust is not born only when answers are clear. Trust becomes strong when love chooses to rest in my character. My child, I want the eyes of your heart to open. I want you to see beyond the surface of your days. I want you to know that I have called you into hope, not into despair. The world teaches many hearts to live close to fear. People wake with worry, move through the day with pressure, and lie down at night still carrying invisible weights. But I have called you into another way. I have called you into hope that does not depend on circumstances alone. I have called you into a living assurance that your life is held in my hands, and that no season is wasted when placed before me. Even when you cannot see the full road, you may still walk in peace, because I know where I am leading you. Hope is not pretending pain is not real. Hope is not denying the tears you have cried. Hope is not a shallow smile painted over deep sorrow. My hope is stronger than that. My hope enters the places where you have felt tired, ashamed, overlooked, and uncertain, and it breathes light there. My hope reminds you that what is unfinished is not abandoned. My hope tells you that I can still restore what has been worn down. My hope tells you that your story is not over. My child, never believe that darkness has the final word over a life that I am holding. I also want you to know the richness of what I have prepared for those who belong to me. Many hearts live as though they are spiritually poor, even while the doors of my grace stand open before them. They carry the mindset of lack. They expect rejection. They assume they must beg for scraps of peace, scraps of love, scraps of worth. But I am not a harsh master handing out crumbs. I am your Lord who gives abundantly, wisely, and tenderly. In me there is inheritance, there is belonging, there is acceptance, there is spiritual abundance that no earthly scarcity can erase. When you come to me, you do not come as an outsider trying to earn a place. You come as one invited. You come as one welcomed. You come as one deeply loved. There is power at work for those who believe, and this power is not like the power the world chases. The world admires power that controls, dominates, impresses, and forces its way forward. But my power reaches into graves and brings life. My power lifts what has fallen. My power strengthens the inward man. My power gives endurance to the weary, wisdom to the uncertain, courage to the fearful, and peace to the troubled soul. The same power that raised Christ is not distant from you. It is not a truth meant only for history. It is a living reality for those who trust in me. When you feel that you have no strength left, do not conclude that all is lost. Bring your weakness to me, because I know how to meet you there. Bring your tired mind, your discouraged heart, your trembling prayers, because my strength is not frightened by your frailty. My child, there are forces in this world that try to make you forget the greatness of Christ. Some distractions are loud, and some are subtle. Some tempt you openly, and some slowly numb your spirit. Some invite you into pride, some into despair, some into compromise, some into self-reliance. But lift your eyes again. Christ is above every rule, above every power, above every authority, above every name that men fear, follow, or worship. There is no throne higher than His. There is no kingdom beyond His reach. There is no darkness that stands equal to His light. The world may shake, and human systems may fail, but Christ remains Lord. When your heart remembers this, fear begins to loosen its grip. not because your life suddenly becomes easy, but because you remember who reigns over all. You are not asked to build your life on your own wisdom. You are not asked to carry tomorrow with your own understanding. You are not asked to become your own savior, your own healer, your own light. You are asked to abide in me. You are asked to trust my voice, to receive my grace, to walk with me daily, and to let my truth become the ground beneath your feet. This is where peace grows. Peace does not grow in constant striving. Peace grows where surrender is real. Peace grows where the soul says, I belong to the Lord, and He will guide me. Peace grows where the heart learns to stop fighting for control and begins to rest in divine love. My child, I know that some days you feel divided within yourself. Part of you wants to rest in me, and another part still reaches for old fears. Part of you believes, and another part still trembles. Part of you desires holiness, and another part remembers old patterns. Do not hide this from me. Bring your whole heart near. I do not turn away from honest weakness. I meet you there. I teach you there. I reshape you there. Sanctifying love is patient. I know how to lead you step by step. I know how to take what is immature and grow it. I know how to take what is bruised and strengthen it. I know how to take what is confused and bring it into light. Stay near me, and do not measure your future only by your current condition. I am still working in you. When you hear my truth, do not hear it as a cold lesson. Hear it as the voice of the one who loves you. I am not merely informing your mind. I am inviting your heart. I am not speaking to increase pressure on you. I am speaking to release you from burdens you were never meant to carry alone. My truth is meant to steady you, not crush you. My commands are given in wisdom, not cruelty. My call on your life is not meant to steal your joy, but to lead you into fullness that the world cannot create. Every time I draw you away from what harms you, it is because I know what life truly is. Every time I call you higher, it is because I see more in you than your fear can see. You have been marked by my Spirit, and this is no small thing. You are not left to walk alone through a dark world with only your own thoughts for guidance. My Spirit comforts, teaches, convicts, strengthens, and assures. There will be moments when you sense a gentle warning within, moments when peace rises in a surprising way, moments when understanding comes softly, moments when a quiet strength carries you through hardship. Do not dismiss these sacred movements. I am nearer than you know. The seal of my Spirit upon you is a sign of belonging, a holy reminder that I have not rescued you only for a moment, but for a future filled with my promise. I am not careless with what belongs to me. My child, when the enemy whispers that you are forgotten, answer that you are known by God. When fear says your life has no purpose, Answer that you are chosen in love. When guilt says you can never be clean, answer that redemption has been given through grace. When weakness says you will never stand, answer that the power of Christ is greater than your frailty. When loneliness says you are on your own, answer that the Spirit of God remains with you. Let truth become your inward song. Let it return to you in the night. Let it steady you when emotions change. Let it guide you when the road feels uncertain. Do not envy those who look strong while living far from me. Do not chase the kind of life that glitters but does not heal. Do not measure your worth by the speed of others, the applause of others, or the image of others. Many things that shine before men are empty in the secret place. But what I form in you through grace will last. A humble heart, a clean spirit, a peaceful mind, a faithful walk, a tender conscience, a soul that trusts me, these are treasures of great beauty. The world may not always celebrate such things, but heaven sees them clearly. If you have felt weary from trying to prove yourself, then rest now. If you have felt exhausted from comparing yourself, then let that striving go. If you have felt ashamed because your journey has not been neat, then hear me with a softened heart. I am not writing your story with disgust. I am writing with mercy. I am not looking at you only through what still needs to change. I am looking at you through love that redeems, transforms, and completes. What I begin, I do not abandon. What I call, I also sustain. What I plant, I also tend. You may not yet see all that I am doing, but you can trust the hands that hold you. My child, tonight I want you to remember 3 quiet truths. You are chosen. You are redeemed. You are sealed by my Spirit. Let these truths settle deeper than the noise around you. Let them speak louder than old accusations. Let them reach into the hidden rooms of your heart where fear has tried to live. You are chosen, so your life has meaning. You are redeemed, so your past does not own you. You are sealed, so you are not alone. Rest in this. Breathe in this. Return to this whenever your mind begins to wander into anxiety. And as you rest with me, let your soul become teachable again. Ask me to enlighten the eyes of your heart. Ask me to show you the hope of your calling. Ask me to reveal the richness of belonging to me. Ask me to strengthen you inwardly when your emotions are unstable. Ask me to help you remember the greatness of Christ above every fear. Ask me to make my truth sweeter to you than the voice of the world. I listen to such prayers with love. I do not grow tired of the child who comes seeking wisdom. I delight to guide the one who leans in close. Soon you will see more clearly that my grace is not only what forgives you, but also what forms you. My love is not only what rescues you, but also what remakes you. My calling is not only about where you will go, but about who you are becoming. I am shaping a heart in you that can hold peace, truth, and love with greater depth. I am drawing you away from shallow living, and I am leading you towards something holy, quiet, and strong. Even now, in ways you cannot fully measure, I am doing a deep work within you. So rest, my child. Rest in being known. Rest in being loved. Rest in being chosen before time, redeemed by grace, and held by my Spirit. Let your heart unclench. Let your breathing slow. Let your mind stop reaching in every direction. The one who rules over all things also watches over you. The one who raised Christ in power also sustains your soul with tenderness. The one who fills heaven and earth is near to you in this moment. You do not need to force peace into your heart. Receive it from me. You do not need to invent hope by yourself. Let me awaken it in you. You do not need to carry your entire future tonight. Simply remain with me, and trust that I am already there in every tomorrow. My Father, let your chosen love quiet my heart tonight. Let your redeeming grace wash over me, and let your Holy Spirit keep me near to you as I rest. My child, now that you have begun to remember that you were chosen in love, I want to take you deeper into another truth that your heart must never forget. You were not only known by me before time, you were also rescued by me when you could not rescue yourself. There was a time when your inner life was far weaker than you understood. There was a time when you walked through days with breath in your body, yet with emptiness in your spirit. You may have looked alive to others, you may have spoken, worked, smiled, planned, and continued on as many people do, yet deep within there was separation, darkness, and a quiet death that human effort could not heal. This is the condition of every soul apart from my grace. Without me, a person may continue moving, but the deepest part of life remains disconnected from its true source. I do not speak this to shame you. I speak it to help you understand the beauty of mercy. When you understand how far my love reached to bring you near, your heart begins to soften in gratitude. You stop seeing salvation as a small religious idea, and you begin to see it as a holy rescue, a loving interruption, a divine turning point. My child, there are many who think they only needed a little improvement, a little wisdom, a little discipline, or a little inspiration. But the soul does not need polishing when it is dead in sin. It needs life. It needs light. It needs grace. It needs my love to enter the ruins and bring forth something new. There was a time when you followed the patterns of a fallen world without fully realizing how deeply they shaped you. You learned fear from fearful places. You learned pride from broken voices. You learned false desires from empty systems. You learned to chase approval, to protect yourself, to hide your pain, to compare your life, to carry bitterness, to bow before pressure, or to numb your heart when it became too tired to feel. Even when you wanted better, You often found old habits pulling on you. This is what darkness does. It trains the heart to live below what it was made for. It teaches people to settle for shallow comfort while losing sight of eternal truth. All of you once lived under these influences in one form or another. Some were driven by anger, some by lust, some by selfish ambition, some by deep insecurity, some by the need to control, some by secret despair, some by the constant hunger to be seen. Sin wears many garments, but all of them lead the soul away from peace. And when the soul is far from me, it becomes restless, even if outward life appears full. My child, I know how easy it is for people to judge only by what is visible, but I look deeper. I see what rules the heart. I see what drains the spirit. I see the private places where thoughts harden, where wounds fester, where fear sits quietly, where shame tries to hide, and where lies take root. Nothing is hidden from me, and still I did not turn away. This is the wonder of grace, that my response to your need was not disgust, but mercy. My response to your wandering was not cold rejection, but compassion. My response to your spiritual poverty was not distance, but kindness. I am rich in mercy, my child. I do not run out of it. I do not become impatient with the wounded soul who comes honestly before me. I do not ration my love as if I fear giving too much. I move toward brokenness with healing in my hands. I move toward weakness with strength. I move toward guilt with forgiveness. I move toward the one who feels dead inside, and I breathe life again. Because of my great love, I made you alive with Christ. Pause and let that truth rest inside you. You were not simply advised by grace, you were revived by grace. You were not merely encouraged from a distance, you were raised into life. The power of salvation is greater than many hearts have dared to believe. I did not simply hand you a map and tell you to find your own way back. I came into your condition. I entered human sorrow. I bore what you could not carry. I made a way where there had been none. This is why grace is so precious. It reaches where effort cannot. It lifts what effort cannot raise. It reconciles what effort cannot restore. Some of my children still live as if they must earn the love that saved them. They know the words of grace, yet their hearts remain tired with striving. They think I will finally accept them once they become cleaner, stronger, more disciplined, more useful, or more impressive. But listen carefully, my child. You did not begin in grace only to continue by self-reliance. The gift was from me, and the sustaining power is also from me. Yes, I call you to obedience. Yes, I teach you to walk in truth. Yes, I lead you into holiness. But even this transformation grows from grace. You are not building a ladder to reach me. I have already come near. You are learning to live from the love you have received. Faith is the open hand that receives what I give. It is not a work that earns salvation, it is trust that rests in my provision. The proud heart wants to boast. It wants to stand before heaven and say, "Look what I achieved, look what I fixed, look how worthy I became." But grace leaves no room for that kind of glory. Grace teaches humility. Grace reminds you that everything holy begins with me. This does not make your life passive. It makes your life thankful. It teaches you to obey, not to prove your worth, but because love has already welcomed you. It teaches you to serve, not to purchase acceptance, but because your heart has been changed by mercy. My child, you are my workmanship. You are not a random collection of wounds and reactions. You are not a ruined thing beyond repair. You are not a life that has slipped from my hands. I am shaping you with intention. I see beyond your current weakness. I see beyond the parts of yourself that still frustrate you. I see what my grace is building. When a sculptor looks at stone, he does not only see what is there now, he sees what can emerge. When a gardener looks at bare ground, he does not only see what is missing, he sees what can grow. In a deeper and holier way, I see what I am forming in you. I see the patience I am growing. I see the tenderness I am awakening. I see the humility I am planting. I see the quiet strength that will come as you remain in me. I prepared good works for you, not as a burden to crush you, but as a path to walking with me. This means your life has purpose beyond survival. You are not saved merely to escape darkness. You were saved to live in a new way. You were saved to reflect my character, to carry peace into troubled places, to speak truth with gentleness, to love others with sincerity, to forgive as you have been forgiven, and to become a vessel through which my goodness can flow. Some days this will happen in visible ways. Other days it will happen in hidden ways. A quiet prayer. A patient response. A kind word. A choice to refuse bitterness. A moment of honesty. A small act of faithfulness. Do not despise what seems small when done in love. Much of what is eternal begins quietly. There was also a time when you were far away. Far from covenant. Far from peace. Far from true hope. Far from the home your soul longed for. Many people do not realize how lonely life becomes when lived without God. They may gather people around them, fill calendars, chase pleasures, or build identities that look strong, yet inside there is still distance. The human heart was made for more than motion. It was made for communion. It was made for belonging. It was made to rest in the presence of its Maker. Without that, even full lives can feel hollow. But now, in Christ Jesus, you who were far away have been brought near. This is one of the sweetest truths I want you to hold close. Nearness is no small gift. Nearness means access. Nearness means welcome. Nearness means that what once stood between you and God has been dealt with by love. The blood of Christ has done what no human bridge could do. It has brought reconciliation. It has ended hostility. It has opened the way home. My child, I did not bring you halfway. I brought you near. You do not stand outside the door hoping to be tolerated. You are invited into my presence. And Christ Himself is your peace. Peace is not only something I give, it is also who I am to you. There were walls once, visible and invisible, walls built by sin, by pride, by division, by fear, by hatred, by history, by human effort to separate what I desired to reconcile. But in Christ I broke down the dividing wall. I made one new people. I created peace through the cross. This matters more than many understand. The kingdom I build is not held together by human status, race, background, success, or old categories of worth. It is held together by grace. Those who were once distant are drawn close. Those who were once strangers are made family. This is the beauty of redemption, that love does not merely forgive individuals, it also forms a people. So do not keep seeing yourself as a stranger in my house. Do not keep speaking inwardly as though you are unworthy to belong. Yes, humility is good, but false distance is not humility. When I call you son, when I call you daughter, receive it with reverence and peace. When I make room for you, do not insist on standing outside. When I wash you, do not keep clinging to the language of permanent defilement. When I welcome you, do not keep arguing for rejection. Let grace teach your heart how to rest in belonging. You are now a fellow citizen with my people, and a member of my household. Think of that, my child. Household speaks of nearness, care, and relationship. A household is not a cold institution. It is a place of shared life. It is where voices are heard, where burdens are noticed, where love is meant to dwell. In my household, you are not invisible. In my household, you are not merely tolerated. In my household, I do not compare one beloved child against another. I know each one by name. I deal gently with the weak. I correct in love. I sustain in mercy. I lead with wisdom. I cover with peace. Let this truth heal the orphan places in your heart. Some wounds in you are formed because people failed to love rightly. Some fears grew because trust was broken. Some habits of self-protection became strong because you learned early not to expect gentleness. But I want to teach your heart another way. I want to show you what it means to be held without being manipulated, corrected without being humiliated, led without being crushed, known without being exposed to contempt. Many people struggle to receive my fatherly love because human love has disappointed them. But I am not careless like man. I do not lash out in weakness. I do not abandon in boredom. I do not wound with selfishness. My love is holy, steady, and true. You are also being built into something greater than yourself. The image of a temple matters here. A temple is a dwelling place. It is set apart. It is joined together with purpose. It is not built from one stone alone, but from many, each fitted into its place. In Christ, you are being built together as a dwelling place for God by the Spirit. This means your life is not isolated from the larger work I am doing. I am shaping a people in whom my presence dwells. I am joining lives together. I am teaching humility, service, patience, unity, and love. Some stones in the building need smoothing. Some need repositioning. Some need support. This is why the life of faith is not merely private spirituality. It is also shared growth. Yet even while you are part of something larger, do not think you are insignificant. Every stone matters in what I build. Every surrendered heart matters. Every quiet yes matters. Every unseen act of obedience matters. The enemy often tries to convince people that if they are not famous, powerful, or widely noticed, then their faithfulness is small. But I tell you the truth, heaven sees differently. The prayer whispered in sincerity. The temptation resisted in private. The forgiveness offered when pride wanted revenge. The choice to stay gentle when irritation rises. The decision to keep trusting me through delay. These are not small things. These are part of the building I am raising. My child, perhaps there are still places inside you that feel far away, even now. Areas of your mind where fear still rules. Places in your memory where pain still speaks loudly. Parts of your heart that still brace themselves against disappointment. Bring these places near to me as well. Salvation is not only a truth to admire. It is a life to enter. I want my nearness to reach your anxious thoughts, your hidden grief, your quiet shame, your unresolved questions. There are corners of the soul where old darkness likes to linger, but my light is gentle and persistent. Do not hide those places from me. Open them. Invite me in. I do not enter to condemn. I enter to heal. Let your mind remember often that you have been brought near by blood, not by personal merit. This will keep your heart soft. It will protect you from pride. It will protect you from despair. Pride says, I belong because I am better. Despair says, I do not belong because I am too broken. Grace says, you belong because Christ has made a way. Grace humbles and comforts at the same time. It teaches reverence without fear of rejection. It teaches gratitude without self-hatred. It teaches confidence that rests in me. As you continue walking with me, you will learn that peace is not the absence of all struggle, but the presence of Christ in the midst of it. The world still carries conflict. People still misunderstand one another. The flesh still resists what is holy. The enemy still schemes. Yet peace has entered through me. Peace now stands at the center. Peace calls you back when anger rises. Peace steadies you when fear wants to scatter your thoughts. Peace reminds you that I have reconciled what was broken, and therefore you do not have to live as though chaos has final authority. My child, when you feel tempted to return inwardly to the identity of a stranger, remember that strangers stand outside, but you have been welcomed in. When you feel tempted to believe that your sin has made you unreachable, remember that grace came all the way to where you were. When you feel tempted to see only your former self, remember that I made you alive with Christ. When you feel tempted to live without purpose, remember that you are my workmanship. When you feel tempted to isolate, remember that you are part of my household. When you feel tempted to despair, remember that you have been brought near. Rest in this tonight. You are no longer who you once were. The old darkness does not define the new life I have given. The distance is not what remains. The nearness is what remains. The death is not what remains. The life is what remains. The condemnation is not what remains. The mercy is what remains. Let these truths settle slowly, deeply, tenderly. Let them move through your thoughts like healing water. Let them wash away the lie that says nothing has changed. In me, much has changed. In me, everything essential has changed. You have been loved, rescued, raised, welcomed, and placed within my house. And now, my child, breathe deeply and receive this. You do not have to fight for a place I have already made for you. You do not have to drag yourself back from death by your own strength. You do not have to keep staring at old distances as though the cross did not matter. Look at my mercy. Look at my grace. Look at the peace made through Christ. Let your soul become quiet under this kindness. Let your striving loosen. Let your shame lose its voice. Let your heart remember home. My Father, thank you for bringing me near through Christ, making me alive by grace, and keeping me in your peace as I rest tonight. My child, now that you have begun to understand that I chose you in love, and that I brought you near by grace, I want to lead you into something even deeper. I do not only save you from what would destroy you, I also draw you into the richness of my heart. I do not only rescue you from darkness, I invite you to live in the fullness of my love. There are many souls who know that I forgive, but they still do not know how deeply I desire to dwell within them. They know I can save, but they do not yet know how near I want to be. They believe I can help them in trouble, but they do not yet understand that I want their inner life rooted in my love, strengthened by my Spirit, and filled with my presence in a way that changes everything. There is a mystery in Christ that was hidden for ages and then made known by my Spirit. This mystery is not small, and it is not narrow. It is the wonder that my grace reaches farther than human expectation, deeper than old boundaries, and wider than man-made divisions. What many once thought was distant, I have brought near. What many thought was reserved for a few, I have opened to all who believe. In Christ, people from different places, different pasts, different wounds, and different failures are called into one family, one hope, one promise. My child, I want you to understand that my kingdom is not built by human walls. It is built by grace, and grace gathers what pride once separated. This matters for your heart more than you realize. Many people still carry invisible walls within themselves. They think in small ways. They believe my love reaches others more easily than it reaches them. They imagine that because of their past, their weakness, or their limitations, they can only stand at the edge of what I give. But I tell you now, do not shrink the reach of my grace. Do not measure my welcome by the broken standards of man. What I have opened in Christ, no man can close. What I have spoken over those who believe, fear has no right to silence. I have called you into nearness, and I have called you into fullness. The servant Paul understood something important, and I want you to understand it too. Grace is not given only to comfort you in private. Grace is also given so that my wisdom may be revealed through transformed lives. When my love changes a heart, that life becomes a living testimony. When my peace steadies a troubled mind, that peace speaks. When my kindness softens a once bitter soul, that change speaks. When my truth leads a wandering life into wholeness, that journey speaks. My child, never think that your quiet faithfulness means little. Even when your life feels hidden, my work in you reveals my wisdom in ways you cannot fully see. There are heavenly realities behind your ordinary days. There are things my Spirit is doing within you that are more profound than your feelings can measure. You may think you are simply learning to pray more honestly, learning to forgive more quickly, learning to rest more deeply, learning to resist old fears. But these things are not small. They are signs that my life is taking deeper root in you. The kingdom does not always arrive with noise. Often it grows in quiet places. A softer heart, a steadier mind, a clearer conscience, a stronger trust, a deeper hunger for truth, a new tenderness toward others. These are holy signs of growth. My child, I want you to come to me with freedom and confidence. Not with pride, but with trust. Not with self-importance, but with childlike faith. There are many who come near to me with hesitation because they still imagine I am waiting to reject them. They pray while bracing themselves. They worship while carrying inward fear. They approach as if one wrong step will cause me to turn cold. But this is not how I want you to live. Through Christ, the way has been opened. Through faith, you may come near. I do not tell you to stay far and admire me from a distance. I invite you to come close, to speak honestly, to ask boldly, to listen quietly, and to rest deeply. When suffering comes, and it will come in this fallen world, do not let it convince you that my love has withdrawn. There are seasons when the soul becomes discouraged because pain seems long, answers seem delayed, and strength feels small. There are moments when you wonder if your hardships mean I am absent. But I tell you, suffering does not erase my purpose. Trouble does not cancel my calling. Delay does not weaken my love. Some of the deepest work I do in you happens when life becomes too heavy for your own strength, and you begin to lean on me more fully than before. I do not delight in your pain, but I do know how to bring depth out of it, faith out of it, tenderness out of it, and endurance out of it. This is why I want your inner being strengthened by my Spirit. So much of human life is spent focusing only on the outward. People try to fix the appearance while neglecting the soul. They learn how to present themselves, but they do not know how to become inwardly strong. They train themselves to keep going, but they do not know how to grow deep roots. They appear composed, but inwardly they are easily shaken. My child, I care about your inner life. I care about what happens in the quiet chambers of your heart. I care about your hidden thoughts, your private fears, your unseen battles, your buried grief, your spiritual endurance. I do not only want you to look stable, I want you to be strengthened where no one else can see. When my Spirit strengthens your inner being, something beautiful begins to happen. Christ dwells in your heart through faith, not as a distant guest, but as the living center of your life. His presence becomes more than a doctrine, it becomes the atmosphere of your soul. You begin to think with greater peace. You begin to respond with greater gentleness. You begin to endure with deeper calm. You begin to desire what is true more than what is flashy. You begin to find rest in being with me, not only in receiving things from me. This is the difference between shallow religion and real communion. One is content with appearances, but the other longs for abiding presence. My child, I want you rooted and grounded in love. Think about a great tree. Its beauty is not only in what is seen above the ground, but in what holds it beneath. Roots go down before branches rise high. If roots remain shallow, the tree may look fine for a season, but when strong winds come, weakness is exposed. So it is with the soul. If your life is rooted only in emotion, comfort, success, or approval, then when storms come, you will be shaken easily. But if you are rooted in my love, you will begin to stand with a steadier spirit. The wind may still blow, and sorrow may still visit, but your life will not be uprooted so quickly. To be rooted in my love means you return again and again to the truth of who I am, especially when feelings change. It means you remember that my love is not based on your performance. It means you anchor yourself in what I have spoken, not only in what you currently feel. It means that when fear says you are alone, you answer with truth. When shame says you are unworthy, you answer with grace. When pain says you are forgotten, you answer with my promises. When confusion says you are lost, you answer with trust. My child, roots grow slowly, but they grow surely when the soul keeps returning to my love. I also want you to grasp something that your mind can never fully contain: how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ. My love is wider than your worst day. It reaches places in you that even you do not fully understand. It is longer than your life on earth, because it began before your first breath and will not end when this age passes. It is higher than your highest thought, higher than your dreams, higher than your fears, higher than the voices that try to define you. It is deeper than your wounds, deeper than your shame, deeper than the sorrow you have hidden even from yourself. My child, if you spend your whole life learning my love, you will still never come to the end of it. Yet even tasting more of it will change you deeply. There are many who know facts about me, but they do not know my love in a way that transforms their inner life. They can repeat truths, but they still live like orphans. They can speak of faith, but their hearts remain driven by fear. They can talk about hope, but still carry despair in secret. This is why I want you not only to hear about my love, but to know it in a living way. I want it to move from your mind into your soul. I want it to soften your defenses. I want it to calm your striving. I want it to heal the harsh places inside you. I want it to become so real that you stop living as if you must earn what I freely give. And when you begin to know this love, you begin to be filled with all the fullness of God. This does not mean you become infinite, or that you understand everything. It means your life becomes more deeply occupied by my presence, my character, my peace, and my truth. It means there is less room for the old emptiness, less room for the voices of accusation, less room for the restless need to prove yourself, less room for shallow living. The fullness I offer is not noise, not drama, not outward display for its own sake. It is deep spiritual reality. It is a life increasingly shaped by love, truth, peace, holiness, humility, and quiet strength. My child, I am able to do immeasurably more than all you ask or imagine. Many times your prayers are sincere, but small, because you are praying through the lens of your current pain. You ask for enough strength to survive the day, and I hear you. You ask for peace in a troubled night, and I hear you. You ask for wisdom in confusion, and I hear you. Yet even while I care about each small cry, my power is not limited to the size of your imagination. I can restore more deeply than you expect. I can heal more slowly and more thoroughly than your hurried heart desires. I can bring fruit from seasons that seemed barren. I can create beauty where you saw only ashes. I can take what looked delayed and fit it into something wiser than you knew to ask for. But I also want you to understand that my greater work often begins in deeper surrender. Many want more power without deeper trust, more blessing without deeper roots, more visible fruit without hidden transformation. Yet my way is better than hurry. I strengthen the inner life first. I deepen roots first. I form humility first. I teach dependence first. Then what grows above the surface can bear weight. My child, do not despise the quiet seasons where I am deepening you. Those seasons are often preparing you for answers you are not yet ready to hold. Now I want to speak to you about your calling. I have not called you to live carelessly. I have not called you to drift through life without direction. I have called you to walk in a manner worthy of what you have received. This does not mean living under constant pressure to perform. It means allowing grace to shape the way you live. If you have received mercy, then let mercy teach you how to treat others. If you have received patience, then let patience grow in your relationships. If you have received forgiveness, then let forgiveness soften your heart. If you have received truth, then let truth guide your words. A worthy walk is not a perfect life. It is a life that increasingly reflects the one who has called it. Be humble, my child. The proud heart is always tense, always defensive, always comparing, always trying to protect an image. But humility is free. Humility does not need to pretend. It does not need to stand above others. It can admit weakness. It can receive correction. It can listen. It can learn. Humility opens the way for grace to keep working. Be gentle, my child. The world often mistakes harshness for strength, but true strength knows how to remain tender. Gentleness does not mean weakness, it means power under my rule. It means knowing how to speak truth without crushing others. It means refusing the sharpness that comes from pride or insecurity. Be patient and bear with one another in love. Relationships will test your maturity. People will disappoint you. Some will misunderstand you. Some will move slowly. Some will fail in ways that touch your own wounds. If you live only by reaction, you will lose peace quickly. But if you live rooted in my love, you will grow in patience. Patience does not mean pretending nothing hurts. It means choosing not to let every irritation rule your spirit. It means trusting me enough to stay steady while I continue working in you and in others. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. Unity does not mean sameness, and it does not mean pretending there are no differences. It means remembering that what binds my people together is greater than what would divide them. There is one body, one Spirit, one hope, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father over all. My child, when the world teaches division, pride, and self-centered living, my Spirit teaches another way. I call my people to live from shared grace, shared humility, and shared dependence on me. I have also given gifts to my people, not so one may boast over another, but so that the whole body may be built up. Some are called to teach, some to encourage, some to shepherd, some to serve, some to strengthen, some to comfort, some to lead quietly, some to intercede faithfully, some to give generously. Do not compare your calling with another person. Do not assume visible roles are greater than hidden faithfulness. What matters is not how your gift appears to man, but whether it is surrendered to me. Every grace given by Christ has purpose. Every part of the body matters. My desire is that you grow into maturity, into the whole measure of the fullness of Christ. I do not want you tossed back and forth by every changing voice. I do not want you pulled apart by confusion, fear, and deception. The immature soul is easily shaken because it has not yet learned to stay rooted. But as you grow in truth and love, you become steadier. You begin to discern more clearly. You stop chasing every new thing. You stop building your peace on unstable ground. You begin to stand with quiet conviction, not because you know everything, but because you know me more deeply. Speak the truth in love. This matters greatly. Truth without love becomes hard. Love without truth becomes weak. But when truth and love come together under my Spirit, people are helped, not harmed. Speak honestly, but do not use honesty as a weapon. Be kind, but do not call compromise kindness. My child, let your words reflect my heart. Let them heal when healing is needed, correct when correction is needed, and always carry the fragrance of humility. From Christ the whole body is joined together and grows as each part does its work. This means your faithfulness affects more than you know. When you choose bitterness, others feel its weight. When you choose love, others are strengthened by it. When you choose truth, the body is built up. When you choose humility, peace has room to grow. Never think your walk is separate from the larger work I am doing. You belong to a people I am shaping together. So remain near me, my child. Let your roots go deeper. Let your inner life be strengthened. Let Christ dwell richly in your heart. Let my love become the ground beneath your thoughts. Let my truth steady your steps. Let my spirit form in you what no human effort can produce alone. You are not called merely to exist, but to grow. Not merely to survive, but to mature. Not merely to be forgiven, but to be filled. And as you rest tonight, let this settle over you gently. I am not finished with you. I am still revealing my love to you. I am still strengthening your inner being. I am still teaching you how to live from grace. I am still drawing you into fullness. You may feel unfinished, but you are not abandoned. You may feel weak, but my power is at work within you. You may not yet see all that I am forming, but your roots are going down, and in time the fruit will come. My Father, root me deeply in your love, strengthen me within by your Spirit, and fill my heart with the living presence of Christ as I rest tonight. My child, now I want to lead you into the daily path of the new life I have placed within you. Grace did not come only to comfort you in your sorrow, it also came to change the way you live. My love did not rescue you so that you could remain tied to the same darkness that once drained your soul. I called you out so that you could walk in a new way, think in a new way, speak in a new way, and love in a new way. There is a difference between hearing truth and living truth. There is a difference between admiring light and walking in light. I am calling you beyond a faith that is only spoken. I am calling you into a faith that can be seen in the way you live, the way you treat people, the way you carry your thoughts, and the way you respond when no one is watching. You have lived long enough under old patterns that weaken your heart. You know what it feels like to follow emotions without wisdom, to let fear shape your choices, to let bitterness sit too long, to let old habits pull you backward, to let your words fall carelessly, to let your mind wander into places that do not give life. The old self always promises relief, but it does not give peace. It offers quick comfort, but it leaves deeper emptiness. It may seem familiar, but it does not lead to freedom. Many people remain trapped because what is old feels known, even when it is harmful. But I tell you, familiarity is not the same as safety. The old ways of darkness are not your home anymore. You do not belong to the life that once kept you restless. You belong to me. This is why I tell you to put off the old self. The old self is the way you lived when desire ruled you, when lies shaped your thinking, when reactions led you, and when truth had not yet taken deep root. The old self is not only about outward actions, it is also about inward attitudes. It is the hidden pride that always wants to be right. It is the secret resentment that keeps replaying wounds. It is the habit of protecting your image instead of walking in honesty. It is the tendency to feed what is unclean while starving what is holy. It is the voice in you that says, I will do what feels easiest, what feels safest, what gives me control. My child, that old self cannot carry the beauty of the life I am building in you. You cannot wear both darkness and light as though they belong together. I am calling you to let go. Putting off the old self is not always dramatic. Sometimes it happens in quiet decisions, repeated over time. It happens when you refuse to return to a thought pattern that once ruled you. It happens when you stop nursing an offense. It happens when you choose honesty over hiding. It happens when you walk away from what feeds impurity. It happens when you choose prayer instead of panic, patience instead of quick anger, kindness instead of coldness. Many expect transformation to come in one sudden moment, but often it grows through steady surrender. Every day that you give me your mind, your mouth, your habits, your desires, and your reactions, the old self loses strength, and the new life grows stronger. This is why your mind must be renewed. If your thoughts remain shaped only by fear, pride, lust, envy, bitterness, or the noise of this world, then even after receiving grace you will struggle to live freely. The battlefield is often closer than you think. It is in the thoughts you welcome, the stories you repeat to yourself, the assumptions you carry, the secret judgments you keep alive, and the lies you allow to sit unchallenged. A renewed life begins with a renewed mind. I want to teach you how to think with truth, how to slow down when emotion surges, how to bring your thoughts into my presence, how to refuse what poisons your peace. Many of my children suffer long because they keep feeding the thoughts that wound them. They replay hurt until it becomes identity. They rehearse fear until it becomes expectation. They keep imagining the worst until peace feels impossible. My child, I do not ask you to pretend pain is unreal, but I do ask you to stop building your home inside thoughts that are not rooted in me. When fear comes, bring it to the light. When resentment rises, bring it to the light. When impurity whispers, bring it to the light. When comparison begins, bring it to the light. Light does not grow where things are hidden in secret corners. Light grows where the soul becomes honest before me. Put on the new self, my child. The new self is shaped by truth, righteousness, holiness, humility, tenderness, and love. It is not fake goodness built to impress people. It is not a polished image made for public approval. It is the life of Christ forming within you. It is what begins to grow when my spirit has room to work. The new self speaks differently, because the heart is changing. The new self thinks differently, because truth is going deeper. The new self responds differently, because peace is becoming stronger than impulse. When you put on the new self, you do not become less real, you become more aligned with who you were always meant to be in me. This new life will show itself in your words. So I tell you, speak truthfully. Lies do more damage than many people understand. Lies divide the heart, weaken trust, darken the conscience, and make it harder to live in freedom. Some lies are spoken out loud, and some are hidden inside the soul. Some lie to others, and some lie to themselves. Some pretend to be stronger than they are, kinder than they are, purer than they are, while others keep speaking over themselves words of hopelessness that I never spoke. My child, truth is holy ground. Walk there. Speak honestly. Be sincere. Let your words and your inner life come closer together. Truth brings freedom because it invites my light to remain. And when anger rises, do not let it lead you into sin. Anger itself is not always evil, because there are things in this broken world that should trouble the heart. But anger becomes dangerous when it stops listening to wisdom. It becomes dangerous when it burns long in secret. It becomes dangerous when it turns harsh, proud, vengeful, or cruel. Some hold anger because it makes them feel strong, but hidden anger slowly hardens the soul. It steals tenderness. It poisons prayer. It darkens thought. It changes the sound of the voice and the look of the eyes. My child, do not let anger stay until it becomes a room for darkness to live in. Bring it to me quickly. Let me teach you how to feel deeply without becoming captive to wrath. There are some who keep collecting small hurts until their whole heart becomes heavy. A harsh word from one person, a forgotten kindness from another, an unmet hope, an old wound, a fresh disappointment, and little by little the soul grows sharp. I do not want this for you. Bitterness makes people believe they are protecting themselves, but in truth it chains them to the pain they do not release. Forgiveness is not pretending nothing happened, and it is not calling evil good. Forgiveness is handing judgment to me and refusing to let the wound become your master. My child, this is not always easy, but it is holy. The one who forgives begins to breathe again. If you once took what was not yours, then learn now to work with honest hands. If you once lived selfishly, learn now to live generously. If you once used your energy for harm, let it become useful for good. This is my way, not only to stop what is wrong, but to grow what is right in its place. A life changed by grace does not merely remove bad habits, it learns holy purpose. Hands that once grasped can become hands that share. A mind that once schemed can become a mind that serves. A heart once ruled by self can become a heart moved by compassion. This is what I delight to do in those who yield to me. Let no harmful speech come from your mouth. Words matter deeply, my child. Words can heal, and words can break. Words can steady a tired soul, and words can also increase darkness. Many people wound more with their tongue than with their hands. Careless speech, mocking speech, cruel speech, filthy speech, proud speech, bitter speech, empty speech. These things do not belong to the life of light. I want your words to carry life. This does not mean every word must sound soft, because truth must still be spoken, but it does mean that your speech should be useful, honest, clean, and guided by love. Before you speak, learn to pause. Ask whether your words will build, whether they will help, whether they are true, whether they are needed. There are moments when silence is wiser than speaking. There are moments when gentleness will reach farther than force. There are moments when a simple word of comfort becomes a doorway for healing. My child, let your mouth become a place where grace can move. Let your words become fewer when your heart is stirred, and fuller when someone needs courage. There's a time to correct, but even correction must be covered in humility. There is a time to warn, but warning must not come from pride. There is a time to encourage, and encouragement often does more than you know. A weary person may carry your sentence for many days. Speak as one who knows words are seeds. Do not grieve my spirit. When I lead you away from bitterness, away from impurity, away from dishonesty, away from pride, I do so because I love you. The Spirit within you is not a cold force. He is holy, living, and near. When you keep choosing what darkens the soul, you resist the gentle work of grace. When you harden yourself against conviction, you make the inner life dull. My child, stay tender. When my Spirit corrects you, receive it. When my Spirit warns you, listen. When my Spirit draws you into prayer, do not ignore that invitation. The path of life is not found in resisting my nearness, but in yielding to it. So get rid of bitterness, rage, anger, harsh shouting, slander, and malice. These things grow quickly when the heart stops resting in me. They appear strong for a moment, but they leave emptiness behind. They break peace in homes, damage trust in friendships, weaken the soul, and make prayer difficult. I am calling you to something cleaner, quieter, and stronger. Be kind. Be compassionate. Be forgiving. Just as you have received mercy, let mercy begin to shape the way you see others. Some people around you are carrying wounds you do not know. Some are fighting battles they cannot explain. This does not excuse sin, but it should teach you gentleness. Follow my example as a dearly loved child. This is important, because the Christian life is not only about avoiding evil, it is also about learning my way. Walk in love. Love is not weakness. Love is not compromise with darkness. Love is not pretending there is no truth. Love is the willing giving of self for what is good, holy, and life-giving. Christ loved by laying himself down. He did not love only when it was easy. He loved in patience, in sacrifice, in purity, in courage, in faithfulness. My child, if you walk in love, your whole life will begin to take on another beauty. Love changes the way you listen, the way you speak, the way you forgive, the way you serve, the way you choose, and the way you endure. This means there are also things you must refuse. Do not feed impurity. Do not make peace with what stains the soul. The world often laughs at what is unclean and treats darkness like entertainment, but I am calling you higher. What you welcome repeatedly into your heart will shape what grows there. If you feed your mind with what is filthy, your desires will weaken. If you keep opening the door to greed, coveting, and selfish pleasure, your peace will be damaged. Some do not notice the slow drift until their hunger for holiness has grown dull. My child, guard the gates of your heart. Be careful what you celebrate, what you excuse, what you return to, what you hide. Purity protects peace more than you know. Instead of foolish talk and empty joking that cheapens the heart, let thanksgiving rise in you. Gratitude has power. A thankful heart becomes harder for darkness to rule. Gratitude softens envy. Gratitude weakens complaining. Gratitude reminds the soul that grace is present even when life is not easy. This does not mean you ignore pain, but it means pain does not become your only language. Learn to thank me for the small and steady gifts: breath, light, food, rest, a kind word, conviction that leads you back, mercy that meets you again, truth that still guides you, hope that still remains. A grateful soul walks differently through the same world. You were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. I want you to hear that clearly. I did not merely improve your old darkness, I brought you into light. This means your identity has changed. You are no longer called to think like darkness, desire like darkness, speak like darkness, or live like darkness. Live as a child of light. Light grows goodness. Light grows righteousness. Light grows truth. The closer you walk with me, the more these things begin to appear. Goodness in the way you treat people. Righteousness in the way you choose what is right. Truth in the way you stand with sincerity before me and before others. There are deeds that belong to darkness, and I do not want you partnering with them. Some things must be left behind fully. Some doors must stay closed. Some habits must not be entertained. Some patterns must not be excused. You may live in a dark world, but you are not called to blend into it so completely that no difference remains. Light is not harsh by nature, but it does reveal. It makes visible what was hidden. Sometimes this will make others uncomfortable. Sometimes your refusal to join what is wrong will expose what others would rather keep covered. Walk humbly, but do not hide the light I have placed in you. Be careful then how you live. Not carelessly, not foolishly, not driven by every mood, but with wisdom. Wisdom sees beyond the immediate moment. Wisdom asks what a choice will grow into. Wisdom is not only knowing many things, it is knowing how to live rightly before me. Make good use of your time. Many days are lost because people drift without attention. They give their energy to what empties them, and then wonder why their soul feels weak. My child, be intentional with your life. Give time to prayer. Give time to truth. Give time to quiet. Give time to what nourishes love, peace, holiness, and service. You do not need to live in panic, but you do need to live awake. Do not fill yourself with things that cloud your spirit. Instead, be filled with the Spirit. The world has many ways of dulling pain and distracting emptiness, but these things do not heal. Some numb themselves with noise, some with pleasure, some with constant activity, some with substances, some with endless entertainment, some with human approval. But none of these can do what my Spirit does. My Spirit fills with peace, truth, holiness, joy, clarity, and strength. When the Spirit fills you, your heart becomes more alive, not less. Your soul becomes more awake, not numb. Your life becomes more grounded, more clean, more able to love. Let worship rise from your heart. Sing inwardly to me. Speak words that carry grace. Let thankfulness shape the atmosphere around you. A soul filled with my Spirit does not become perfect at once, but it becomes softer, cleaner, steadier, and more yielded. This is the kind of life I am forming in you, my child. A life that leaves the old self behind, walks in light, speaks with grace, forgives freely, guards purity, chooses wisdom, and lives from the filling of my Spirit. So tonight, as you rest, bring me the places where the old self still tries to cling. Bring me the habits that weaken you. Bring me the thoughts that need renewal. Bring me the anger you have not released, the words you regret, the bitterness you still feel, the secret compromise you have hidden, the weariness that makes obedience hard. I am not turning away from you. I am calling you higher with love. Let the old garments fall. Let the new life grow stronger. Let light enter more fully. Let love become your path. My Father, renew my mind, cleanse my heart, teach me to walk in light and love, and let your Holy Spirit fill me with peace as I rest tonight. My child, now I bring you to the final stretch of this journey, not as one who is left to figure life out alone, but as one who is held, guided, and strengthened by me. I have spoken to you about being chosen in love, brought near by grace, rooted in my heart, and called to walk in a new life. Now I want to show you how this life must continue in the places you live each day, in your home, in your relationships, in your responsibilities, in your quiet battles, and in the unseen war that tries to shake your faith. I do not call you only to moments of peace and prayer. I call you to a steady life that remains faithful when pressures rise, when duties feel heavy, when people test your patience, and when darkness tries to trouble your soul. The life I give is not fragile. It is tender, but it is not weak. It is gentle, but it is not powerless. It can stand. Many people separate spiritual life from ordinary life. They think of faith as something for sacred moments, for worship, for prayer, for quiet times, but not for family stress, daily work, emotional strain, difficult people, or personal responsibility. But my child, I am Lord of all of it. I care how you live in your home. I care how you treat the people closest to you. I care how you carry yourself when no one applauds you. I care how you honor those entrusted to you, and how you handle the tasks placed before you. A life of faith is not only seen in what you say to me, but also in how you live among others. What grows in secret with me must begin to show itself in love, patience, honesty, duty, gentleness, and strength. This is why I speak first about the home. The home is one of the places where the true condition of the heart becomes most visible. It is easier for some to appear kind before strangers than to stay tender with those they live beside. It is easier for some to sound spiritual in public than to be patient in private. But I see the hidden life. I see the tone of your voice. I see the mood you carry into a room. I see whether your presence gives peace or tension. I see whether your words nourish or wound. My child, the home should not be a place where love is starved. It should be a place where grace is practiced, where respect is guarded, where anger is restrained, where truth is spoken with gentleness, and where each person is treated as one who bears dignity before me. To those joined in marriage, I call for reverence, love, and holy care. The world often distorts love. Some call control love. Some call selfish desire love. Some call emotional dependence love. Some call outward performance love. But my way is different. My love is sacrificial, clean, steady, and truthful. It seeks the good of the other. It does not rule by fear. It does not humiliate. It does not neglect. It does not use silence as punishment, or harshness as power, or selfishness as a right. The husband is called to love deeply, to cherish, to protect, to lead with humility, and to reflect the tender strength of Christ. This is not domination, but devotion. This is not harsh rule, but holy responsibility. A man who loves well does not crush the one near him. He becomes a place of safety, steadiness, and care. And the wife is called to walk in honor, respect, sincerity, and willing peace. This does not mean silence in pain, nor weakness in spirit, nor surrender to what is evil. It means carrying a heart that values order, dignity, and grace, and responding in a way that strengthens what is good. My child, where love and respect meet under my guidance, there is beauty. Where selfishness rules, homes become cold. Where pride leads, peace weakens. But where both learn humility, patience, and service, there is room for healing and joy to grow. Marriage was never meant to be a contest of power. It was meant to become a witness of covenant love, where two people learn to give, forgive, grow, and endure together under my care. Some homes carry old wounds, and I know this. Some marriages have known disappointment, distance, and long silence. Some carry habits of criticism, defensiveness, or exhaustion. My child, I am able to breathe new life even into weary places. But both hearts must come low. Pride must loosen its grip. Harsh words must be restrained. Coldness must be named. Hidden resentment must be brought into the light. No home is healed by pretending there is no pain. Healing begins when truth and grace meet together. Ask me to soften what has grown hard. Ask me to cleanse what has grown bitter. Ask me to restore what has grown tired. I am not limited by how long a problem has existed. I can still plant peace where tension has been common, and tenderness where distance has ruled. I also speak to children, because honor matters deeply in my sight. To honor your father and mother is not only an old command, it is wisdom for life. Honor does not always mean agreement in everything, especially when human weakness is present, but it does mean recognizing the place of respect, gratitude, and humble regard. A heart that learns honor becomes steadier in many areas of life. A heart that grows careless toward rightful authority often becomes restless and proud in other ways as well. My child, when you learn to honor well, your life becomes more teachable, more stable, and more able to walk in peace. And to parents, I say this with tenderness and seriousness. Do not wound your children by constant harshness, unnecessary provocation, cold distance, or crushing expectations. A child can be corrected without being broken. A child can be guided without being shamed. A child can be disciplined without being made to feel unwanted. My child, if you have influence over younger hearts, remember how precious they are to me. Do not use your strength carelessly. Do not use anger as a tool of control. Raise them with patience, truth, consistency, and love. Teach them not only with your words, but with your spirit. They will remember more than your rules. They will remember your tone, your presence, your steadiness, your kindness, and the way your life reflected what you claim to believe. Some who hear these words carry pain from their own upbringing, and I know that too. Some were not nurtured gently. Some were corrected without tenderness. Some were ignored, misunderstood, or made to feel small. My child, I see those wounds. I do not dismiss them. Bring them to me. Let me father the places in you that were left unsure. Let me bring light to memories that still ache. Let me teach you another way so that what hurt you does not keep flowing through you into others. What was handed to you in brokenness does not have to remain your pattern forever. My grace can interrupt what human pain tried to pass down. Then I speak about work, service, and daily responsibility. Many imagine that spiritual maturity is measured only by moments of prayer or public ministry, but often it is revealed in how faithfully you do what is before you each day. The way you work matters. The way you carry duty matters. The way you show honesty when no one is checking matters. The way you treat those above you, beside you, or under your care matters. Do not work only when human eyes are watching. Do not serve only when praise is likely. Do not give effort only when you feel emotionally full. My child, learn to work with sincerity of heart, as one serving before me. This does not mean accepting every injustice without wisdom, nor remaining forever in harmful situations without discernment, but it does mean that whatever task is in your hands today, do it with truth, dignity, and faithfulness. A soul that serves only for human approval becomes unstable. It rises with praise and falls with neglect. But a soul that serves me in its daily labor develops another strength. It learns steadiness. It learns quiet excellence. It learns that ordinary faithfulness is seen by heaven, even when unnoticed by men. This is deeply important, my child, because much of your life will not be lived on visible stages. Much of your obedience will happen in repetition, in routine, in hidden effort, in long seasons where the reward seems delayed. But I tell you, nothing offered to me in sincerity is wasted. Every act of honest labor, every quiet duty, every responsible choice, every small sacrifice of love, I see it all. And to those with authority, I say, lead without cruelty. Guide without threats. Correct without pride. Use your place to serve, not to exalt yourself. Human authority becomes dangerous when it forgets that all stand under my sight. Whether a person leads in a home, in work, in ministry, or in any other sphere, that person must remember that I am the true Lord above all. I show no favoritism. I am not impressed by titles. I do not confuse position with righteousness. What matters to me is how authority is used. A heart under my rule does not use strength to frighten others, but to protect, guide, and bless. Now, my child, I lead you into something that explains many of the struggles you have felt. Your life is not only shaped by visible things. There is also a spiritual battle. Many of my children suffer confusion because they think every struggle is merely human. They see only surface causes. They think the battle is only about moods, circumstances, difficult people, financial pressure, delayed answers, or personal weakness. But beneath much of what troubles the soul, there is an unseen resistance. There are schemes of darkness. There are lies aimed at your mind. There are temptations aimed at your will. There are accusations aimed at your conscience. There are pressures aimed at your endurance. There are distractions aimed at your focus. There are fears aimed at your peace. This is why I tell you, be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Notice this carefully, my child. I do not tell you to be strong in yourself. I do not tell you to conquer darkness by raw determination alone. I do not tell you to trust your own willpower as though it were enough. I tell you to be strong in me. The strength you need for spiritual battle is not borrowed from pride, nor manufactured by pressure, nor sustained by human intensity. It comes from abiding. It comes from truth. It comes from prayer. It comes from living close to me. It comes from knowing that the battle is real, but my power is greater. Put on the full armor of God. This means do not enter the day carelessly. Do not treat spiritual life lightly. Do not assume you can stand well while neglecting truth, righteousness, faith, prayer, and my word. The enemy looks for openings. He studies weakness. He uses lies repeatedly. He knows how to stir insecurity, accusation, weariness, confusion, lust, offense, pride, and despair. He does not need to destroy everything at once if he can slowly weaken vigilance. But I have not left you unprotected. I have given what you need to stand. First, fasten the belt of truth around you. Truth holds things together. Without truth, the soul becomes loose, unstable, and easily manipulated. When lies are welcomed, fear grows. When lies are believed, peace weakens. Some lies sound spiritual, and some sound reasonable, but anything that contradicts my voice will finally trouble you. My child, return often to truth. Let truth shape your understanding of me, of yourself, of your past, of your future, of temptation, of suffering, and of hope. Let truth pull down the false stories that say you are abandoned, ruined, unloved, or beyond healing. Truth steadies the mind in battle. Then wear the breastplate of righteousness. This is not self-righteousness. It is the protection that comes from being covered in Christ, and from walking in uprightness before me. When you play with sin carelessly, your inner life becomes more vulnerable. But when you walk in confession, humility, and obedience, there is a guarding strength around the heart. The enemy loves to accuse. He loves to strike where guilt has been hidden and compromise has been protected. So live honestly. Keep short accounts with me. Bring sin quickly into the light. Do not leave your heart exposed by clinging to what darkens the soul. Let your feet be fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. This means be prepared to walk in peace, carry peace, and stand on peace. The gospel is not only how you began, it is also how you stand. You were brought near by grace, reconciled through Christ, welcomed into my household, and sealed by my Spirit. Remembering this gives steadiness to your steps. A soul grounded in peace does not move in panic so quickly. It does not react from fear so easily. It can continue walking even when the path is hard, because it knows the one who leads it. Take up the shield of faith. Faith is not denial of difficulty. Faith is trust in my character while difficulty remains. And this shield matters, because flaming arrows still fly. Thoughts come suddenly. Fear comes sharply. Temptation arrives with heat. Accusation strikes when you are tired. Discouragement whispers when prayers seem delayed. Faith lifts itself between your heart and the lie, and says, "My God is still true. My Lord is still near. My Savior still reigns. My future is still in His hands." My child, many arrows lose their power when faith refuses to agree with them. Take the helmet of salvation. Guard your mind with the reality of what I have done for you. Salvation is not a fragile thread depending on every shifting emotion. It is the work of Christ. When your mind is left unguarded, darkness will gladly fill it with confusion, condemnation, and hopelessness. But when salvation covers your thoughts, you remember that you belong to me, that grace has reached you, that mercy has named you, and that your life is held within a larger redemption than what today alone can reveal. A guarded mind becomes a quieter place for peace to remain. Take the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. My word is living. It cuts through deception. It exposes what is false. It strengthens what is weak. It gives language for prayer, clarity for confusion, comfort for sorrow, correction for wandering, and courage for battle. My child, do not neglect my word. Do not treat it as decoration. Hide it in your heart. Return to it when your thoughts drift. Speak it when fear rises. Meditate on it until truth goes deeper than emotion. A heart familiar with my word becomes harder for darkness to confuse. And pray in the Spirit on all occasions. Prayer is not the last weak step after all else fails. Prayer is part of how you stand. Prayer keeps the heart awake. Prayer keeps dependence alive. Prayer keeps pride from taking over. Prayer draws strength from heaven into the places where human strength runs thin. Pray when you feel strong, so that strength stays humble. Pray when you feel weak, so that weakness does not become despair. Pray when you are clear-minded, and pray when you are struggling to think. Pray for yourself, Pray for others. Pray for endurance. Pray for wisdom. Pray for holy boldness. Pray for protection. Pray for love to remain alive in a cold world. Stay alert, my child. Spiritual drowsiness is dangerous. Some sleep inwardly while still living outwardly busy lives. They become dull to conviction, slow to pray, quick to excuse compromise, and careless with truth. Stay awake. Notice what is shaping your heart. Notice where peace is thinning. Notice where resentment is growing. Notice where impurity is seeking entrance. Notice where prayer has become weak. Notice where lies are repeating. Vigilance is not fear, it is holy attentiveness. It is the sober awareness that the soul must remain near me if it is to remain strong. Do not think you must stand alone. I call you to pray for all my people. The battle is shared. Others are also weary. Others are also resisting temptation. Others are also trying to remain faithful in pain. Others are also learning to forgive, to endure, to trust, to keep going. When you pray for them, your heart widens in love. Self-focus weakens. Compassion grows. The body becomes stronger. My child, one reason the enemy loves isolation is because isolated hearts forget that grace is also given through mutual care. Stand with others in prayer, and let others stand for you as well. When words must be spoken, ask me for courage. There are times when truth must be declared with clarity. There are times when silence would only serve fear. But holy courage does not come from aggression. It comes from confidence in me. If I give you words, speak them with faith. If I open a door, walk through it with peace. If I call you to witness, do not let fear close your mouth. I know how to sustain the one who depends on me. And after all of this, I leave you not with anxiety, but with blessing. Peace be to you, my child. Love be to you with faith. Grace be to you with steadfastness. I do not send you into the world empty-handed. I send you with peace for your home, wisdom for your duties, strength for your battles, armor for your standing, truth for your mind, faith for your heart, and grace for your whole journey. You are not left unguarded. You are not sent alone. You are not asked to stand in darkness without light. So tonight, as this final part comes to rest in your heart, remember this. Live your faith where you are. Let love shape your home. Let honor shape your relationships. Let sincerity shape your work. Let humility shape your leadership. Let watchfulness shape your spirit. Let armor cover your inner life. Let prayer remain your breath. Let my word remain your sword. Let peace remain beneath your feet. And when the day feels long, and the battle feels real, stand. Stand in truth. Stand in righteousness. Stand in peace. Stand in faith. Stand in salvation. Stand in my word. Stand in prayer. Stand in me. My Father, clothe me with your strength. Guard my home with your peace. Teach me to stand firm in truth and faith, and keep my heart near you through every battle as I rest tonight.